Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you're all having a good day here. It is Tuesday, March 18th. Man, what a crazy day already. We're going to talk about a lot. We have some good stuff, though. We do have some good stuff, and we're going to be covering that. Um, Again, thanks to Elon Musk and SpaceX. Let's see who's in here. First Amendment Media is in the house. Thank you, First Amendment Media. Let's see. Make sure we're good. There we go. We got Hunter. What's up, Hunter? Jay in the house. Susan, hello. Thank you guys. Sugar Bear, thank you all. If you guys could share this out, hit that thumbs up button while you're out there. And we got some more to share with you. The poor Democrats, man. If it wasn't for lies, they wouldn't say anything. And they're working on their fear porn right now. We're going to get into that and show you some of the ads where they're using children with Down syndrome and blaming Trump and Elon for something that's not even happening. Also going to talk about SpaceX splashing down. The astronauts are back to Earth. They splashed down about a few minutes ago, not too long ago. Also going to talk about Democrats lying about the illegal aliens that are being detained and picked up, saying these poor people were just trying to feed their family, never done anything illegal in their life. Well, thank God for records, right? We're going to get into all that and even more. And then I just got to tell you guys something funny from when me and Roberto were at the takedown Tesla. They think they're special and that they're somehow doxing us right now. And I won't get into too much details, but I will get into details saying you're going to see some of those people back on live stream because I'm going to drive down there and meet them. They don't know it yet. That's why I'm trying to keep their names out. And we are going to work on getting all that information over the next couple days. And these people were saying that I was saying racist stuff. That's their posts, at least. Didn't say anything racist. It's all live. It's still on our Rumble platform. And once again, this is the games the left plays. But I don't think they've met Oreo yet. And they don't know the wrath that comes with lying. So just like most Democrats, they were out there. These poor people were out there protesting a car manufacturer. That's how sad they are. But they got me confused with a good buddy of mine. And I'll get more into details by the end of the week. You guys won't want to miss that. But yeah, and then saying we were white supremacist signs. Oh my God, that's a white. I thought that was A-OK. You know what that means? F-A-F-O. And it was an invite to you. And that's exactly what you did. So you guys won't want to miss that. Why does this thing keep turning off? There we go. See who else jumped in here. Man, let's see. Dylan, what's up? Looks like Jennifer, hello. El Ralphie, hello. Susan, thank you guys for tuning in. So we're going to get into some of the stuff to start the show. Again, the only thing Trump wins, the biggest thing we get out of Trump winning is exposing the Democrats, exposing the people that hate this country, that live in the United States, that absolutely hate it, that start rooting against the United States. People are giving this guy credit. This was outside the White House, and they're excited. People that are American citizens, we're not talking about the illegals that Democrats have in here taking your Medi-Cal, because that's where your Medi-Cal is going, is to illegals. But take a listen to this. So let me get this back up here. I hate when it does that. So they're outside the White House and they're playing Canada's national anthem. And all the Democrats are excited. Harry Sisson says, "Ha ha ha! The Canadian national anthem is blasting outside of the White House right now. Trump won't get away with bullying our allies." Nobody's bullying the allies. You have American citizens dying from fentanyl, you dumb tard. God, these people are ignorant. Like, I just want to, I won't even say it. It's just, but you should see how many people are sharing that video. And I'm like, thank you. It's exposing when you say you're America first or you're going to vote for someone for president because you care about our country. You never did. All you did is hate patriotism, hate Donald Trump more than anything else. You love other countries. You're supporting illegal aliens over American citizens. And I think it's time to just, play ball, actually. I'm getting to that stage. So check this out. This was earlier. Hungary bans LGBTQ plus pride events in public since children might be present to 136 to 27 vote. 136 to 27 in Parliament. I don't see anything wrong with that. But look at what they do. Opponents set off smoke bombs. Take a look for yourself.
A Törvényalkotási Bizottság összegző módosító javaslatát T/11.201 per 4-es számon, összegző jelentését pedig
The extremists setting off smoke bombs.
Most az
Look at that.
módosító javaslatról döntünk. Kérdezem a tisztelt országgyűlést, elfogadja-e a Törvényalkotási Bizottság T/11.201 per 4-es számú összegző módosító javaslat. A Törvényalkotási
But guess what,
Bizottság
guys?
összegző
You're the extremists for wanting your country safe. You're the extremists for wanting your child to be protected. It's just absolutely insane. And so check this. This was Space Dragon undocking today. Check this out. Absolutely insane how this technology is. I've never been so interested in it all my life.
All hooks are open. And undocking confirmed. Freedom is free of its moorings. Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore begin their belated trip home.
Separation confirmed.
Undocking occurring right on time at 12:05 a.m. Central Time, 1:05 a.m. Eastern Time.
That's crazy, huh? Well, let's go show you some video here. From just a little while ago. I mean, I can't believe this. Take a look at, I actually got this one here. Let me pull this one up. We can fast forward this one as we need
to. Down that entry period, the Dragon spacecraft went from orbital velocity about 17,500 miles per hour down to about 350 miles per hour. So it really gives you a sense of why that plasma builds up on the exterior of the capsule, thanks to the heat shield and the work that it does. Those drogue parachutes will slow it down from 350 to about 119 miles per hour. We can see
15 kilometers. Brace for drogue window.
We can see seat rotation happening inside the capsule. Great to get those first views of our crew members. Once again, the capsules are going about 350 miles per hour when the drogues are deployed. Those drogue parachutes that we manufacture here in-house are going to slow the spacecraft down to 119 miles per hour. And that is when we will see the main parachutes deploy, and that occurs about 6,000 feet above the ocean's surface.
I'll speed it up a little so you can see that.
Dragon capsule down.
7 p.m. down
Here.
Visual on 2 healthy drogues.
The crowd here very excited as Dragon Freedom continues to make its way back to planet Earth.
Next up, we'll stand by for the main deployment of the parachutes. The mains are quite a bit larger. You'll be able to notice the difference on your screen once they deploy, and they continue to ensure that the Dragon spacecraft slows down even further. As we mentioned, Freedom will be traveling 16 miles per hour when it splashes down off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida, here at 2:57 p.m. Pacific time this afternoon. And there we go. We have visual on 4 healthy mains.
That view was from inside.
Freedom copy.
That view was from inside one of the buckets where the parachutes are located. So we see a great view there of the reefing on those parachutes. And as those main parachutes begin to inflate fully, 4 beautiful, healthy mains. Now awaiting visuals of splashdown.
Freedom. 1,000.
We'll start to hear Commander Nick Hague.
Copy 1,000.
As we heard right there, Commander Nick Hague will be calling out the altitude of the Dragon capsule from here on out. Landing in water is simpler and provides more margin against unlikely parachute issues. You can see those parachutes continuing to slow the Dragon capsule down.
And if you're just joining us, you're looking at 800 meters. A live view of Crew 9, just minutes away from splashing down off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida. Splash down 2 minutes from now at 2:57 p.m. Pacific. We do have 4 healthy mains really doing the job there. Just
Look at that.
breathtaking views of a calm.
This is where it splashed down right here.
And we're going to stand by for splashdown, located in the Gulf of America, off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida.
And splashdown. Crew 9 back on Earth.
And SpaceX Freedom. Splash.
Look at that.
Fast
Craft with NASA astronauts Nick Hague, Sunny Williams.
jettison its trunk flight surgeon. This is standard procedure for every.
Astronauts will remain seated and in their suits at this point, but the onboard air conditioning keeps things.
Spacecraft for water recovery.
And as we came to be a little bit
just
about
amazing.
the journey of the recovery
Just
forces to get to
amazing,
this
man.
point.
To think of where they were, oh man, technology is insane. Like I said, I've never been that into all that stuff. But when you just look at technology and you just look about what we're able to do, and then people talking about going to Mars and everything else, I don't know if it'll ever be in my lifetime, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Check this out. Donald Trump, truth this, my phone conversation with today with President Putin of Russia was very good and a productive one. We agreed to an immediate ceasefire on all energy and infrastructure, with an understanding that we will be working quickly to have a complete ceasefire and ultimately an end to this very horrible war between Russia and Ukraine. This war would have never started if I were president. Many elements of a contract for peace were discussed, including the fact that thousands of soldiers are being killed, and both President Putin and President Zelensky would like to see it end. That process is now in full force and effect, and we will, hopefully, for the sake of humanity, get the job done. Now, Democrats are outraged because, once again, Trump is doing something that Biden could have never done, that any Democrat could have never done. So they're calling Trump a Russian puppet, Putin's puppet, like literally he is saving thousands and thousands of lives. But just like COVID, it was never about saving lives for Democrats. It was about controlling you. And that's what it is here. Being able to take your tax dollars and funnel them over to Ukraine. They're upset that literally piggy bank is coming to an end. And I read some of the comments, and I was just I just laugh at them because I don't know. I mean, yeah, we've seen the takedown Tesla protesters. They're stupid. I'm not going to. They're stupid. They believe what MSNBC says. They don't do any of their own homework. They're the people, oh, he's cutting Medicaid. He's cutting off Social Security. No, dumbwad. That's not what he's doing. That's what Democrats are telling you. He is cutting the fat and the bloated government. That's all he's doing. Something simple that we've been wanting for a long time that many presidents said they were going to do. Bill Clinton did a little, and it wasn't that big of a deal. Obama said he was going to put Biden in charge with that, and there was no panic. Nothing was going to shut down. But now, because Trump is going to do it, he's going to improve the economy. He's going to make America better. And it's all in 4 years going to make Democrats look like, holy cow, why'd we ever vote for him? They're coming up with these little names. And we got some stuff for you today, man, on the Medicaid front. You are going to laugh. So check this one out. This one is Kristen Gillibrand. Check out her statement right here. It said Doge is closing nearly 50 Social Security offices across the country, including in White Plains, and now they're limiting phone support. Make no mistake, guys. Make no mistake. This is a full-blown attack on Social Security. Elon Musk is trying to take away benefits you earned. Now, see, she didn't do a horrible job. She did a horrible job. She didn't say that those benefits are now going to billionaires. You know, I mean, who can believe this? We don't need all these offices. We live in 2025. So much can be done in other ways. We don't need whole office buildings. We don't need employees that don't do nothing all day, but just get paid by our taxes. We are done with that. The private industry couldn't afford to run like that. Either should the government. So it's Social Security and now Medicaid. Listen to this. You guys are going to like this one here in a second. Listen to this. Come on.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump and the Republicans, they want to take a chainsaw to Medicaid. They want to take a...
Let me refresh that.
Republicans, they want to take a chainsaw to Medicaid. They want to take a chainsaw to Social Security. They want to take a chainsaw to Medicare. But let me be clear, we're going to take a chainsaw to Project 2025.
No. I don't mind them taking a chainsaw to Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, gut it, get it down to the least amount of employees that it'll survive on. And again, when they want to know where their Medicaid money, they can look at the $9.5 billion in California that was spent on illegal aliens, illegal aliens that broke into our country and get better treatment than American citizens. Now, check this one out. Chuck Schumer, after he does his little view tour today on this Medicaid Day of Action, I headed to Montefiore Hospital in the Bronx. It's the only hospital in the Bronx providing comprehensive cancer services, and 2/3 of the patients rely on Medicaid and Medicare. Trump, Musk, and Republicans are trying to rip away this lifeline so they can give tax breaks to the billionaires. Look at that. Isn't that funny? I'm laughing at it. Again, you'd have to be stupid to believe it. But at least he put the billionaires in there, right? Guess what, Johnny? You're not getting chemo today. Elon needs that money. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Anybody that believes this, I'm telling you, if there's people watching that actually believe this is happening. Now, you will see people lose services. Again, if you are an able-bodied person and you are not working, you should not get any handout. You shouldn't get food. You shouldn't get medical. You shouldn't get anything. There should be a work requirement program for anything. And that is just the truth. That is loving thy neighbor. Check out this one. It's even getting worse. It's even getting worse. They're using children with Down syndrome. Take a look. Oh my, they stop at nothing. My name is Tony, and I'm a Medicaid recipient. Medi-Cal pays for services I need. Services that help me work. Services that help me live in my home. Services that help me be independent and grow. Don't support any spending bill that takes away Medicaid-funded services. Save Medicaid. You know what's funny is it's sad, man. It's sad what they're doing here. But we've seen it all through COVID when they were doing all their fear porn. Don't leave your homes. Don't invite your families. When your mom's dying in the hospital, you do not need to hold her hand, and we're going to make sure you don't. Who said that? Democrats. And they're doing the same thing now. And what's interesting is that was Medi-Cal. That's Gavin Newsom gave $9.5 billion that could have been used for him, an American citizen that actually needs it. So let's not forget where this money's going. It isn't going to billionaires. It's going to illegal aliens. Let me do something really quick. I just want to put this. Come on. Sorry. $9.5 billion of So there's more, though. There's more. It's just not just that kid that they're going after. It's sickening. Check this out. Democrats have a message for Donald Trump and the GOP. Healthcare is not a waste. Did anybody say that healthcare is a waste? No. Again, but they want to lie to you. They want to tug on your heartstrings. Get the poor kid with a disability. Get the grandma in the wheelchair hooked up to all kind of machines. They want you to believe that Donald Trump and Elon Musk is trying to just cut the cord on those people, which is absolutely not the truth. If you allowed them to do what they're going to do, there would be more money because we would get rid of the waste, so more money could actually go for those patients. But again, that will make Democrats look really bad in 4 years for the election, even in 2 years when it comes to the midterms. So look at this. Democrats have one message for Donald Trump and the GOP. Healthcare is not a waste. I am proud to stand with Massachusetts physicians, patients, and healthcare leaders to fight back against the GOP plan to slash Medicaid in order to fund their billionaire tax cuts. They said it, billionaire tax cuts. Nobody is slashing Medicaid. Nobody. They have the bill. You can go look at the bill. For all the libtards in the back that say, oh, this guy Josh is lying. Go look at the bill. Go look at the bill. It's just crazy. Oh, it's not my internet, but it's on your side. I'm doing well. Chatty Cathy says, I live on my Social Security only. Not afraid at all. Nope. If anything, and I've said this for a long time, we need to increase the money that people on Social Security are getting. I watched my mom. She died of cancer, or she died of chemo, not cancer. Cancer was gone, but you got to get that extra pump of chemo in there. And when she would leave when they told her, oh, this is what test you're going to need at 78 years old, she had to come home and spend the rest of the day on the phone seeing how much that deductible was because our government healthcare was so great. Seeing if she could actually afford it with the Social Security money because she's already on all these prescriptions. Anybody that tells you Medicaid, Medi-Cal is great, they're liars. They're liars. It might be good for you lazy fat people sitting on your couch that don't have severe health problems that just go for your snivels or because, you know, you're not watching your kid and they ingest something. But for the rest of Americans that actually do come up with chronic illness once in a while, it's not the greatest. How long do you have to wait for that approval? Watch that. Here's another one. This one. Here's another one to tug. We hate children as Republicans because Medicaid covers nearly half of childbirths in this country and 2/3 of nursing home stays. Now, I just want to say something. We got an issue then. Maybe we do need to cut Medicaid. Why is taxpayer dollars covering half the births in the United States? People need to get a damn job. And you wonder why we're broke. Take a listen to this. Get your tissue out, guys. Get your tissue
Doctor,
out.
he's flatlining.
We need to get him into surgery.
Sorry, you can't do that.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
I'm your Republican congressman. Now that we're in charge, we defunded Medicare, and we're not paying for this surgery.
This man is dying. Now get out of the hospital.
I won the last election. I'm not going anywhere. But don't worry, we made sure Medicare still covers Viagra. And I need a refill.
Doctor, he's flatlining.
We need to get him into...
Doctor, he's flatlining.
Oh, should I be laughing this much, guys? Holy cow. You know what it should be? I want to see if I can edit that and put me in the background and be like, sorry, he's an American citizen. I just spent $9.5 billion on Medicaid, on illegal aliens through Medicaid, through Medi-Cal. We don't have time for American citizens. Get that illegal in here. Oh my God, the fear tactics. I love it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you think? Once again, the AP, Associated Press, misleading people. They were forced to retract an article after falsely claiming that National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard said Trump and Putin were very good friends. This is the kind of stuff that gets out there and it gets in the mind of those that have the wokeism, the cancer, thinking men can have babies, all that stuff. And look at this. It says this story was updated from March 17, 2025 to delete erroneous reporting that U.S. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard said President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are very good friends. Gabbard was talking about Trump and Indian Prime Minister Modi. Now, I promise you, more people seen their slander and their defamation, then they'll see a little correction like that. How much you want to bet? I know for a fact. I've been doing this for a little while. So we talked about these libtards, and I just can't get enough, man. I mean, I'm getting to that point right now when I see how vile and disgusting they are, how much they lie, like, we used to call back in the BLM days when we started taking over, when they would Antifa and the left and BAM would come out and try to shut down right-wing events, and then we went and fought back and literally dragged their ass up and down state capitals, had them running off in Modesto, still got all the videos. All these damn cockroaches. I think it might be time for that again. Guys. People should pay. And again, if we have corrupt judges, corrupt law enforcement that aren't making people pay, well, check this out. Tesla owners docs, sell your car or stay on the list. A website called DogeQuest has reportedly published the names and addresses and phone numbers of Tesla owners across the U.S., complete with an interactive map and a Molotov cocktail cursor. The site claims it will only remove personal data if owners prove they sold their Teslas in an apparent backlash to Elon's ties with the Trump administration. This comes as Tesla dealerships face gunfire, arsons attacks, and Cybertruck owners report harassment while anti-Tesla protests ramp up nationwide. Look at that. Where the Tesla dealerships are, has a list of who owns the Teslas. Now, I say, let's figure out whose website this is and let vigilante justice take care of it. The blue flu, like we've called for before. DodgeQuest is the ultimate hub for enthusiasts of the Department of Government Efficiency. Our innovative platforms allows users to explore an interactive map of Doge landmarks. But that's not all. We also cater to Tesla motor owners, providing a comprehensive resource to locate nearby services, showroom, charging stations, all at their fingertips. Leveraging our cutting-edge artificial intelligence algorithms, DodgeQuest goes a step further by connecting like-minded Tesla owners with one another, facilitating a vibrant community through shared contact information. Man, you see what we could do here? You see what we could do here? I mean, if they want to play ball, we can play ball. They're losing. That's why they're having to resort to this. If they were taking down Trump, if they were winning, they wouldn't be doing this. Again, but with activist judges, who knows, right? Check this out. So while after our last show, a federal judge just ordered Elon Musk and Doge to reinstate practically all of the USAID's functionality. A judge over the budget of the United States, eliminating the departments, eliminating the president. Could you imagine a judge being able to force the executive branch under the Biden administration on what bills to pay and what bills not to pay? That would have made Doge protests look really small, because the same people that are burning down Teslas would be outside those judges' homes. Starting to wonder if that's not a bad idea. Here's this right here. Here's the judge, just to give you an idea. We'll show you what it says here. It says, in conclusion, for the foregoing reasons, the court finds that defendants' action taken to shut down USAID on an accelerated basis, including its apparent decision to permanently close USAID headquarters without the approval of duly appointed USAID officers, likely violate the United States Constitution in multiple ways, and that these actions harm not only plaintiffs, but also the public interest, because they deprive the public's elected representatives in Congress of their constitutional authority to decide whether, when, or how to close the agency created by Congress. Let me see something really quick. I just want to fact check the judge. Come on. Established for the Foreign Assistance Act of 1961. So these judges, Theodore Chung is telling you that, guess what? Your vote doesn't matter. Hey, 7 swing states, you guys don't matter. Hey, the popular majority, you don't matter. The judges rule this country now. An unelected bureaucracy, a dictatorship. This is what we are dealing with, guys, on a live. It's just insane. It's just insane. Also, I wanted to show you this right here. We're going to get into some immigration stuff and some lies from the left. Let me see if I still have it up here. Where'd it go? Okay. So, Fort Myers City Council meeting in Florida, where they did not approve their officers to have an agreement with ICE. It was kind of insane. Literally, the city council members were crying. This is how much they care about illegal aliens. They're not crying for American citizens. They're not crying for the child with cancer. No, they're crying for American citizens. I want you to listen to this.
Thank you for what you said. Thank you for your comments. I cannot begin to imagine how difficult this is for you. The argument, and I know there's no malintent to it, that we would risk federal or state funding if I don't sign up for this. It is a tumultuous day and age, and this is a day I hate sitting in this seat, but my city's not for sale.
Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Giraldo.
Person, thank you for your words and thank you. Berg, I can't. I sit here to represent my city, but my city is not just all of us sitting here. It's the people that live here to support you, Chief, to support the intent of the city. I can't stand behind this as an immigrant, the only immigrant sitting in this council, because although this isn't about me particularly, I have been in that position, and I can't. This has. I can't even express how heavy this is in my heart and in my mind, knowing that the majority of us that come as immigrants, we don't come here to commit crimes. Of course, there are crimes out there, people that commit crimes, and everybody that commits a crime.
So literally they're voting so that those people that commit crimes, their city will not work with the law enforcement. Think about that for a second. You rape a child? We're not going to let the police know. We're not going to let ICE know.
Needs to be accountable for it, regardless if they're illegal or not. But this notion that all immigrants have a motive and we are chased after is just something I just can't.
So if I can just add once again, this is not a memorandum to create a group of officers to go out there and kick in doors and actively seek out immigrants. It's a process that allows officers who come in contact with people violating the laws, people creating or committing crimes that also happen to be an illegal alien and have a warrant, a civil warrant for that purpose. This is allowing our police officers, our police department to do a better job. It's not what it's portrayed to be. And with that, if there's no other comments.
One more comment.
Yes.
It's quite obvious we're going to get a 3-3 vote here. And I'd like to say that we table this for the workshop and vet it out. Maybe your police department can bring it forward and we can understand the issues better. So I would, if the councilman would like to amend that to push it to a workshop.
So all they want to do, guys, again, and you got Democrats crying. You're not an immigrant if you come in here illegal. You're a criminal, illegal alien. You violated our laws by coming in here. You didn't do it the right way. Now, if you do a crime and your police are handcuffed, you are a traitor. If you voted to do that to you, I can't believe that they're, ooh, man. How about all those families that have cried? How about all the angel moms out there that have lost a son or daughter or a family member because of illegal aliens, because of Joe Biden and Mayorkas and all the other Democrats that said we're putting them first? the Gavin Newsoms of the world. Does anybody care about that? No. But check this out. It looks like, oh my God, I hope I didn't close it. Florida AG, Attorney General James Uthmeyer, has issued a letter now to the Fort Myers City Council demanding corrective action after they voted not to approve an agreement that would allow Fort Myers police to cooperate with ICE. Refusing to adopt this policy is considered to be a sanctuary policy, which is prohibited under Florida law. Fort Myers council members now face potential legal action by the state. I don't even want them to change it. I want them, that's aiding and abetting. I want them arrested. I want them to do some jail time. Let those tears be real. Let those tears be real. You're going to put an American citizen's life last? These people are breaking the law. That's why they need to work with ICE. Man, I can't imagine how my blood pressure is just up today. And there was more lies. Let me show you this one. Hold on. I got to find this one really quick, and it doesn't take long. All I got to do to go to my home screen and look at all the lies going on. Let's see. Is this it? No, that's Times Square. Check this out. Hold on, where'd it go? So, Mayor Mike Johnson of Colorado. I'm going to pull up his thing right now. And he said, Jeanette Vizguera is a mom of American citizens, a Target employee, a nonprofit leader, and an immigration reform advocate with no violent criminal history. Her detainment is not about safety. This is Putin-style persecution of political dissent. This is their new George Floyd as far as the immigration side.
I know a number of you have been tracking this morning information about Jeanette Vizguera, who has been picked up by ICE. I just want to make clear people should know what this is. This is not immigration enforcement. This is Soviet-style political persecution of political dissidents under the guise of immigration enforcement. This is not someone with a criminal record. This is a mom of American citizens who...
Not somebody with a criminal record. This is the governor of Colorado, and now is saying that it's a mom. So moms, if you go out and you shoot somebody, you should not be taken to jail. You should not be held accountable for your crimes of violating law.
Works at Target and has started a community nonprofit. This is not something that makes our community safer, in my mind. I think it makes our community lawless.
Okay, now let's see who they're talking about, because, oh my gosh, you got my heartstrings going. New. ICE confirms to Fox News that they arrested Jeanette Vizguera, a convicted criminal Mexican illegal alien and immigrant activist in Aurora, Colorado yesterday. ICE confirms she has a final order of removal, a deportation order via a DOJ immigration judge, and has repeatedly had due process, including multiple stays of deportation. She's notoriously hid in a Denver church for years to avoid deportation, and she has remained an immigration fugitive. Despite having a final order of removal stretching back to the Obama administration, several Democrat politicians in Colorado falsely claimed today that she has had no due process, including Denver Mayor Mike Johnson, who called her arrest a Putin-style persecution of political dissident, and Senator Michael Bennet, who claimed ICE detained her without any due process like a deportation order. See all the lies? Just like the Medicaid, Democrats can't be truthful to you. It says, ICE confirmed. I'm going to put this up on the screen. She does have a deportation order, and she's had one for years. Take a look. Below is the background and criminal history on her up until 2019, according to ICE. On February 5th, 2009, the ICE Denver office lodged an immigration detainer on her. On February 26, 2009, the Arapahoe County Court, Centennial, Colorado, convicted her of forged instrument possession, second degree, and sentenced her to a term of 23 days in jail, guys. Wow. Obama, that was Obama administration. They were huge. He was only in office, what, for a year at that point? On February 27th, ICE took custody from the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office pursuant to an immigration detainer. On March 11, 2009, she was released from ICE custody after posting an immigration bond. On March 27, 2009, Arapahoe County Court convicted her of failure to display proof of insurance and driving without a license and ordered her to pay fines. On November 18th, 2011, a federal immigration judge denied her application for relief from the immigration proceedings, but granted her a voluntary departure, considered an immigration benefit. She failed to depart the U.S. per the terms of the order within the 60-day window and instead filed an appeal with the Board of Immigration Appeals on December 16, 2011. On September 8, 2012, it says 2012, she self-removed to Mexico. In April 22nd, 2013, U.S. Border Patrol arrested her in Candelaria, Texas, after she illegally returned to the U.S. and referred her case for federal prosecution for illegal re-entry after removal, a felony. On May 1st, 2013, the U.S. District Court of the Western District of Texas, Pecos Division, convicted her of illegal entry, a misdemeanor, and sentenced her to 1 year of unsupervised probation. May 2nd, 2013, she entered ICE custody in El Paso, Texas, with her prior removal order was reinstated pending her December 16th BIA appeal. On May 30th, 2013, the BIA considers her case withdrawn because she departed the U.S. prior to a decision being made on her appeal. On June 7th, 2013, ICE in El Paso released her on an order of supervision because under policy at the time, she did not meet the agency's priority for removal. On July 2nd, 2014, ICE granted her application for stay of deportation until February 1st, 2015. On February 20th, 2015, ICE in Denver granted her an application for stay of deportation till August 19th. So she had all the time in the world. Multiple warnings, everything. On February, now that's 2015. And February 2017, ERO Denver denied another application for stay of deportation. Her counsel notified ICE that she would be taking sanctuary in the First Unitarian Society Church in Denver and would not be reporting to ICE as ordered. On May 11, 2017, she received an automatic stay of removal due to Senate Bill 603, a private bill submitted on her behalf, and her removal was stayed until March 15, 2019. The private bill was not enacted. On March 14, 2019, she once again sought sanctuary at the First Unitarian Society Church in Denver, where she remains an immigration fugitive. Looks like you've had plenty of time. Looks like you've been convicted, plenty of stuff. We let the process work out. You got multiple stays. You've seen an immigration judge under Obama who said it's time to deport you. You don't just get to stay in this country no matter how long you've been here illegally. It's just insane, guys, what we are saying. Really quick, let me pop this up on the screen really quick. Check this out. Weak coffee is for the weak, and at Rumble, weak has never been part of the mission. No fillers, no fraud, and no settling for mediocrity, just like 1775 coffee. It's single origin, small farm, hand-picked specialty grade coffee that stands for quality, free speech, and calling out BS when it matters. Forget stale, mass-produced beans roasted just enough to hide the flaws. Dark roast hits like a Trump tariff. Medium roast keeps it bold without the bitterness. And Vitality Mushroom Blend, real energy and lasting focus. No synthetic garbage. For K-Cups, or K-Cup pods, whole beans, or fresh ground coffee, go to 1775coffee.com. Use promo code STUDIO for 15% off and start your morning with coffee that stands for something. Oh, and every dollar spent enters you to win a Cybertruck and $30,000 cash. I want the Cybertruck. So that's 1775coffee.com. If you guys purchase that, I want the Cybertruck. Telling you right now, I'd be all over this community. So what kind of things does she post on her in 2019? What was she posting on Facebook? This is how you make America great again. And that was an Indian scalping the president of the United States. I love the fact that she's going to be gone. I love the fact that, again, I love who we're choosing to deport. The criminals, the activists, which are aiding and abetting others to break our immigration laws. We said those NGOs, they need to go too. Well, looks like a lot of these NGOs are illegal aliens, and they will be going. Check this out. This came up today. It says yesterday, let me pull this up really quick because I want to make sure. I believe they did ICE. Was it 7,000? Just in, Trump administration's ICE put out over 700,000 arrest warrants on Sunday. Remember when they said, well, make sure they got a warrant. We got 700,000 of them. It says, per guidance from the CJIS, there are two categories in NCIC immigration violation file records that are entered by the ICE Law Enforcement Support Center. This is 7,000. No, what I 700,000. Well, check this out. With warrants, you can do a lot of stuff. ICE agents break through a car window belonging to an alleged Trinidad Aragoa gang member after they refused to exit their car in Spokane. You guys don't want to follow the orders, it's probably going to get worse for you, and it won't look good when you try to stay. Take a look at this.
Look. Open the door. No, you can. You can. Why? It's illegal. Look. It's pregnant. It's pregnant. It's pregnant.
Well, it's pregnant. We need to get her out before she drops that anchor baby.
No. You can't. It's pregnant. No. No. It's illegal. It's legal. Get out my. No. Get out my car. Get out my car. Get out. No. I have video. Look. It's pregnant. Hey.
My Trinidad Agra baby is going to come here in the United States.
It's pregnant. You can. You can.
So if you're not breaking the law, I've had police pull me over. They've identified me as someone I wasn't. They've asked me to step out of the car before. They've had me at gunpoint throughout my life, and not because of anything I did wrong, but when they said, hey, we need you to step out of the car, I stepped out of the car, didn't have anything to hide. You guys have seen some of our traffic stops because people lie about us and they pretty much swat us at certain places. And guess what? That's their own problem right there. If they're here illegally, I hope they take them out. I hope, again, we need to stop the anchor baby movement. The anchor baby is draining your child and your grandchild's future out of this country. These people do not, and I repeat, do not want to pledge allegiance to this country. They do not, and they never will. I thought that was kind of interesting. Check out what President Trump responded to Justice John Roberts. When President Trump said,
the Chief Justice said it was more than
these activist judges, these open border judges. Listen to this.
The Chief Justice said it was more than two centuries. We understood that essentially impeachment was for very rare circumstances and not an appropriate response to rulings you disagree with. What's your reaction to the courts stepping in to make a statement here? They didn't make a statement when Joe Biden decided to forgive all those student loans.
Well, he didn't mention my name in the statement. I just saw it quickly. He didn't mention my name, but many people have called for his impeachment, the impeachment of this judge. I don't know who the judge is, but he's radical left. He was Obama appointed. And he actually said we shouldn't be able to take criminals, killers, murderers, horrible, the worst people, gang members, gang leaders, that we shouldn't be allowed to take them out of our country. Well, that's a presidential job. That's not for a local judge to be making that determination.
The Chief Justice said.
So, interesting stuff. I seen this video here. I'm going to show you. Take a look at this right here. I don't know. It looks like they said there was. It says illegal vendors raided at the Embarcadero. So many of these are illegal aliens, and they're illegal in selling their street food. It's not very sanitized or anything else. It's one of HaHa's favorite. I don't think HaHa's in here right now. But HaHa loves the street food. Look at these running. Keep running south there. Keep running south. The border. Taking away jobs from Americans. No permits. No nothing. They even dropped some of their hot dogs. They know they're breaking the law by what they are doing. They are not legal citizens. They are not legal residents. They drive nice trucks, though, don't they? Again, just so much law breaking going on. Here's this one here. Imagine breaking into another country and illegally selling food, competing with people that are paying very high prices of rent. And that's San Francisco. And then what I found amazing too is the kind of things they are selling, things that people pay tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a license to sell. They set these up. It's just not hot dogs they are selling. The vendors are selling tequila and weed at Pier 39. Look at Don Julio right there. All the mixes for all the drinks. I'm just going to tell you, if I did this in my town, I would be facing jail time. I'd be facing severe penalties. I would be a convicted felon. It's just amazing how it's a double standard. But you know what I noticed? Renee's finally here. Oh my gosh. We thought Renee got kidnapped. If you haven't seen the last couple episodes, Renee, I just want to say thank you. I did get the card and the Trump bucks. I meant to send you a picture of Caden holding one on email, but I've lagged. But thank you, Renee. I appreciate you guys. And you might get lucky. You might get an epic live stream in about 2.5 hours. I'm trying to work some stuff out. You guys will like it, so stay tuned. Again, if you guys want to help contribute, you can go to Venmo at Oreo Josh, Cash App $Oreo Army, givesendgo.com/Oreo 2024. Or if you prefer Zelle, go to our website, theoreoexpress.com. We have a Zelle link down there. Or I'm sorry, we have a donate now button with a Zelle link. We appreciate your guys' help. God bless y'all, and we will see you soon, maybe tonight.